everyone! If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for more stories by my team. Enjoy the video!
I had just hit the best home run of my life. I tore through the bases, not watching the ball as it soared above the head of the outfielder. As I reached third base, the pitcher had gotten the ball. I could risk it all, or play it safe. I decided to go for it. As I sprinted toward home plate, the pitcher threw the ball to the catcher with incredible accuracy. I slid onto the base, just before the ball found its home in the catcher's mitt. The crowd roared. I had won the tournament for the team. Wade Peters, was a hero. The horrible ringing of the alarm clock woke me from my slumber. My eyes opened to stare into the soft pink ceiling. The dream ended, and the nightmare begun. I rolled out of my large pink bed. Throwing the stuffed animals I slept with aside as I walked over to the pink dresser in the corner of my room. I opened the top drawer to peruse my collection of panties, selecting a ruffled white pair. Next, I pulled a pair of white stockings up my legs, feeling the smooth caress of the silk against my hairless legs. Then, I went into the bathroom to begin my vanity routine. After I had brushed my teeth, I applied multiple skin-softening oils and creams to my face and rubbed my armpits with women's deodorant. Now I was ready to get started on my makeup. I broke out the makeup kit from the closet behind me and got to work. When I was done, I inspected myself in the mirror. My eyelashes were long and curled, giving a nice feminine look to my brown eyes. My lips were coated in a thick helping of red lipstick. Blush sat lightly on my cheeks, and all of the rough edges of my face had been softened by an extensive use of foundation and bronzer. I turned my attention to my long black hair, trying to get it into the perfect high feminine ponytail. I patted my ponytail multiple times, checking to see if it had the appropriate girlish bounce and volume. Satisfied, I stepped into the large walk-in closet to get my school uniform. Inside the closet were a plethora of girly dresses and skirts. I selected a blue skirt and a white blouse with long, flowing sleeves and frilled shoulders. I pulled the skirt up around my waist and buttoned up my blouse as I went to grab my next article of clothing. A pink jumper with a male symbol on the back went over the blouse, serving as a stinging reminder to my male status. I grabbed a pink ribbon from the shelf and tied it in a big floppy bow around my neck. I looked at myself in the mirror and primed my outfit to perfection. I slid on a pair of black Mary Janes as I took in my helplessly feminine room. The walls and ceiling were all painted in a feminine soft pink. In one corner, a full bed with a pink bedspread was placed. On the bed were multiple fluffy pillows and stuffed animals to reinforce my new prissy status. A fluffy pink carpet rested on the floor, and the large pink dresser against the wall stood as a reminder of my constant femininity. The large mirror on the wall housed a hidden camera that recorded my every action, forcing me to complete my feminine routine every morning or face punishment. I should probably explain my situation. For the past month, I've been attending the Academy for Petulant Males, or the APM. The APM's existence is completely secret, but it shares a building with a prestigious fashion school, the Alhama School of Fashion and Design, an extremely selective all-girls boarding school. The schools are located on a relatively unknown island off the west coast of America. At the APM, the boys are fully immersed in a sissified lifestyle. They suffer constant punishment and humiliation from both the adults at the school and the female students they share the building with, who are actively encouraged to bully, haze, and torture their male counterparts as much as they like. When I arrived at the APM, I had been sent there by my mother after I was caught smoking with my friends outside of the baseball diamond. She thought that sending me to a correctional school would be the best choice to turn me into a functioning member of society. When I arrived at the school, I was surprised at how grand it looked. The 23 boys were taken into a large room, where we were instructed to strip off all of our clothes. This was when I knew something wasn't right here. We then walked through a door and into an auditorium full of jeering girls, and were forced to march down the row and receive an item from Miss Tracy, the school's headmistress. That item was a pair of panties, which we were forced to put on and stand in front of the girls as they hurled insults at us. Later, we were taken to the school beautician, Mrs. Stork. Mrs. Stork and her team of skilled salon assistants gave every boy a makeover, involving a new feminine hairdo and full makeup, along with the complete removal of all body hair. Us boys were mortified as we were forced to change into our new school uniform. The facilities at the APM are ridiculously nice. A massive costuming warehouse is available, with many custom sissy outfits coming straight from the shadowy SASS Institute, ready to force their ridiculous frills and ruffles onto an unsuspecting boy. Normally, the boys' school uniform is as I described as I prepared myself for the morning, but some weeks Miss Tracy will announce a costumed theme for the week, with each costume bringing new rules and conditions for us to follow. Stepford Week put us all in housewife dresses, fluffy petticoats, and pearl necklaces, addressing each woman we met as ma'am, and cooking and serving meals to the girls during mealtimes. Baby Week was awful non-stop humiliation, the boys being taunted by the girls as they struggled to waddle down the hall while wearing multiple diapers. During every sissy's weekly disciplinary report, Ms. Sharp, the head of discipline, can decide to modify your outfit for additional humiliation if you've been acting up. Additionally, any girl can request to sponsor a sissy and choose his outfit for a week. If you think we would get used to the humiliation, we don't. The constant changing into new humiliating outfits keeps us from becoming used to one. The school gives weekly tours to visitor groups who walk the halls and laugh at the sissy boys, keeping our shame fresh as our egos are being damaged by the gazes of new tormentors every time. Part 2 will be released tomorrow. This story is about to get really crazy. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I work really hard on these stories. Please consider subscribing to the Patreon to support my channel and get more content. It's a win-win. See you next time.